Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your read. Boy, oh boy, I have to give you this some information here. It's funny because I started to read a couple times, and the first time, maybe it felt like it timed out. Okay, I didn't have enough time. The second time, the door slammed in my room because of the wind. And then a truck was backing up and there was that beeping noise. You know how trucks would back up and it goes beep, beep, beep. Well, here's what I got from this. And I have to say this right out of the gate, just so you can hear it, is that I almost feel that you're feeling rushed, like you don't have enough time for something. And perhaps before the door closes, that you feel that you have to rush, you have to do something, okay? And it might be a concern that you have. It might be whatever's brought you to my channel while you're here. Now, this is for some of you, might not be for everyone, but this is what I get that's coming through here. I feel that you have to back up. I want you to back up a moment, okay? So, rather than to feel that the door is slammed, back up a little bit and take a look and get the clarity that you need first, more than anything. So this is what I was getting right out of the gate, you guys, because it's not typical that I have all of these interruptions coming into place. So it could be that you're juggling a lot of things, and it just, when you want to do something comes into play and you have to take care of it. And then, you sit down to do something else, and then something else happens. And so you might be feeling that a little bit. Okay. And it's okay. All of us go through that. We can't control outside circumstances, right? So we kind of go with that flow and learn to, and then have to take our time in something. So this is what I'm getting. It's about taking a breath, Aqua, take a moment, to breathe and to pause before the movement here. Okay. What is for you is not going to be missed. Okay. So it wants you to not be so focused in on that. Now, I know we all still have deadlines that we have to reach in this physical realm. You have priorities that you have to do, but this is just, don't try to overwhelm yourself with too many things. And this is kind of like backing up a little bit to pause and see the bigger picture for a moment before moving forward again. Okay. So it's kind of like taking that breath, and knowing that things don't have to be perfect. All right. Because this is what I was getting in when I started the previous spread. It was so funny. So, well, let's go ahead and for whatever that's worth for some of you, let's go ahead and jump into what Spirit wants you to know most: career, money, finance, and in your love life. We'll focus in on some areas on that. So whatever's brought you to my channel, I don't know if that resonates with you, but note your comments below, guys. Let me know. But it's very unusual that I will have boom, boom, all these things, that are interrupting on a consecutive in a consecutive way. So I don't know if you are experiencing that as well, but let me know. Let's go ahead and dive in on what Spirit wants you to know most for Aquarius over these next 3 to 4 days this week here. What do we get for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know most, Spirit? What are we getting here? We've got the King of Cups, we got the Page of Cups, and we've got Justice card, and we've got the Knight of Cups, and we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. That came out before. Now that's quite interesting, and we'll get into that. And the Two of Cups. All right. Bottom of the deck is movement forward. So some of you could be, this might have to do with your car. Some of you might be wanting to get a new car. I just have to say that literally. But this is also about taking action and moving forward. All right. Having faith and it's having the faith and not the disappointment. So really focusing in on faith and moving forward and taking action. Cancer energy. So that's what that comes out when I get that Chariot energy. So I feel that there is success and ambition and willpower. There could be, this is about having control and having better focus of something. So that's what I'm getting. So having focus and better control. Okay. You're not stuck. So let's go ahead and put the Chariot card right out here to remind us that this is about having faith and moving forward. The sun is right behind her, balancing out the light and the dark side of things, right? What you can control, what you can't control, right? Personal and, professional. It could be in your love life, as well. things that might be going on with that. But let's take a look and see what we've got going on. So we got the King of Cups coming through, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be someone that you're dealing with, having authority over their emotions, or this is you moving in that direction. There's a message coming through about, could be a King of Cups, about how to bring in some sort of balance, Libra energy. So you could be getting a message from someone. Now this could be of work nature, or if you're taking on all this energy, Aqua, it's having authority over your emotions and getting that message to balance something out. So maybe perhaps all those, kind of interruptions are to give you a message that it's time to balance something out a little bit better. So it could be that something that is going on within your life, okay? And maybe it's asking you to give yourself, like if you were your own mother, what advice would you give yourself in terms of wishing happiness on your life, and to take that as your advice here, okay? So that came up. So for someone it's got to be for someone there. But it's giving yourself some of your own advice in some sort of way. I do get that I do get the Knight of Cups. This is movement forward. So this is movement forward. This is talking about someone who's very, someone who could be a mediator as well. Someone that this is about, moving forward, expression of emotions, perhaps, about the Two of Cups, a partnership and coming together. I do get the Ace of Wands that's in reverse. Usually when I get the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's like lack of passion, delays, hesitancy, lack of energy. Now you could be feeling these blocks that are distractions that are kind of coming, that you just can't seem to get something to move forward, right? Or this is about wanting to move forward regarding a partnership or a connection, but you're hesitant on it. Okay, so some of you could have opportunities coming through, but you're a little hesitant on it. So let's get a little bit more information that comes through on this. Where's the deck here? I'll use this here. Give me a little bit more. Why is there this hesitation with this Ace of Wands in reverse? If you feel like you're stuck, the Eight of Swords, you maybe feel like you're stuck in the mind because things are hidden and you're not sure what choice or which way to go. Okay, so for some of you, it's just you want to move forward, but you don't know which way to go. So what is in terms of an agreement to bring in balance and separate, and to bring in a bond, to join forces, to bring unity, to focus in on a partnership. So there's something that is that. What is it that you need to know? What else do we get? Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There is, I got to tell you guys, there's an opportunity here. Whether you see it or not, there's an opportunity. I get the Page of Pentacles. So this is a message coming through of someone that is about a manifestation. This could be about a goal-oriented planner being very dependable and loyal, a manifestation. But I do get about a situation. It's about teamwork and collaboration. This is about shared goals and apprenticeship, starting in something new. There could be a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo that could be offering you this opportunity, and it brings in the Ten of Cups, long-term happiness. So it's like there is something that you're being very hesitant on moving forward, something that can bring you long-term happiness, guys. So what is it that you need? What is a Spirit's advice in terms of this? What is it that we get? It's about noticing the burden. All right. It's to identify the burden that is standing in the way. And it is, whatever it is, because this is a breakthrough moment for you, and it's about to have patience. It's almost as if the burdens are helping you see the breakthrough that you need to have, and you're being called upon to have patience here. So, there's patience in overcoming these burdens that are happening, and the reason it's allowing some sort of breakthrough. So whatever burden that is holding you back, or things that might be interrupting, they're there to give you a breakthrough. They're there to point out situations and bring to light what you need to zone in on and to move and move beyond and break out of. What is that for you, Aquarius? Because this is these burdens, or it's purposeful in some sort of way for the breakthrough to happen. And for some of you, it's to develop greater patience or to pause for a moment to get greater clarity. Anything else that wants to come through about this? What else do we get? It's about sharing your light and not being so working yourself to exhaustion. All right. It is about spending some quiet time to bring in your light. I don't know if you've been working too hard and you're over exhausted, and that could be the case. But there is an opportunity here, and some of you, this could relate to work, or this also could relate to love. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm getting there. Wow. Interesting. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming through in career, money, and finance and see if anything else that's different that might come up in this, okay? Let's take a look at what that might be, all right? So career, money, and finance for Aquarius, what is it that we get? You've got an interesting read. Just Spirit wants you to know whatever, speed bump that is hitting you at this time or that you're encountering, it's to point out the thing that needs to be let go or to overcome something. And only you, it's going to be different for every Aquarian out there. But very interesting, guys. Very interesting. All right. And it's good, guys, because it puts you on long-term happiness. It's standing in the way of your long-term happiness, and things can roll in. So what is going on career, money, and finance for Aqua? What do we get? Is the deck upside down? It is. So I'm going to put this back up right. Okay. So let's take a look. What do we get? The Four of Cups, the Queen of Swords. We've got the Three of Wands. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles coming through here, and the Hierophant energy. Bottom of the deck is the Tower card. There is something that is coming down. You're walking away from an old, impoverished way of thinking, and you're making a decision to have better control over your mind and make better choices, guys. You know what I'm getting? This is interesting. There is your underlying energy is being feeling left out and impoverished and having to walk away, but you have the opportunity to make a decision, right? To have better control over your mind, have authority over your mind, to balance something out and to make a different choice. So Spirit, this is interesting because Spirit was asking you to make a different choice, kind of look at, to move beyond something in your spiritual read. But what's coming through in career, money, and finance is something similar, is that something needs to let go. And this is an impoverished way of thinking. Now, this is only for some of you here, and it could be as it relates, to money or of some sort, that you have the opportunity to walk away and make that decision. You're at a crossroads. And so the Tower is here, knowing which way is it that you're going to go. Are you going to move beyond that old way of thinking and make a different choice with the Lovers card, Gemini energy? Because there's an opportunity, I think, that has you thinking, and and this is about having a keen sense of perception about long term, and this is about letting go of thinking and ruminating, because it's right under the contemplation card is the Nine of Wands, and that is letting go of the burden. There's something you need to let go of the burden on and focus on practical matters and on your, and this is actually taking leadership, and this is about nurturing your spirituality for some of you, or nourishing that leader in you, that you have the keys to life to bring peace to your life. So in your career, you've got the keys, this is the key. You've got the keys to do this, but there's something that's burdening you. Now, it could be exhausting you. It could be standing in the way in some sort of way. What's the burden of what is this? Oh, this is the 10 of Wands. This is coming to an end. This is good, guys. That's probably why we got the Tower card, because it's coming to an end. So a decision that is coming to an end, a crossroads, and you're making a choice to nurture the leader in you. And this is developing a better strategy because you've attained some sort of keen sense of perception here, and you're cutting right through something. What is the burden that you're let go? What is it? The comparison between you and others, the feeling alone. This is like childhood, inner childhood. Is kind of like you feel like you're. It's almost like that life is, you're letting go of being scared of the adventure that is before you, and your morals, values, and beliefs. So I feel you're letting go, or you could be changing your moral values or beliefs of not comparing yourself to others in any sort of way. And know that you exist and you are worthy and you are full of abundance. And this is about nurturing that leader in you, the Hierophant energy, which is Taurus energy. So you got the Queen of Pentacles looking right at it, very practical approach. This is a mother figure. This could be you nurturing that leader within you. Okay. Yeah. This is, you've gone through the innocence of things, and now it's time to slow down a little bit, is what this is talking about. Wow, how interesting. What is it that there's a choice that is being made to balance out the scales? What is the choice that can be made to balance out the scales? Light bulb, a lucrative idea that you might have, a new income source. Use your inspiration, Aquarius. You're an entrepreneur. This could be a new job or creative work. You're going to get some sort of idea, and it's going to bring in new income for you, or you've got new inspiration to move on to new income rather than what you've been doing. Okay. All right. This is manifesting money, reaching goals, financial assistance, hands-on work. You're getting help in getting a job. So if you need a helping hand in that, talk to others about, what you need to do in terms of manifesting that. And I get solid finances, investing. For some of you, it could be banking. Some of you, it could be getting satisfying work that leads to, the goal that you want here. Okay. You're focused on developing long-term finances. Okay. I feel that it could be sales, finance. For some of you, it could be getting a raise. This is about some sort of luck, about getting some sort of raise in what you do on something that perhaps that you've been hoping for. This is what I'm getting. How interesting, guys. For some of you that is an entrepreneur, this could be you're doing creative work and you're getting a light bulb moment that's going to help balance something out, and you move on it, and you move on it just in time. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting, guys. So you can make a choice with the Lover's card to balance something out, but it is about taking control of your mind. This is that masculine energy of you. We did get the Queen and the King of Swords. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, or this is you having the authority and integrity of the mind to make a choice to balance something out. But see, you have to walk. You have to choose to walk away in this transition. Okay, to leave the impoverished, like you're not left out. You have an opportunity to do something different, right? And but if you continue to go this route, things could actually come down. So this is basically saying to be able to move forward on that particular day. Any other advice that's going to be key for you here on this? Get out of your mind. Your mind is messing with you. It's time to participate, and it's time to bring harmony to the mind. Like this is, mixed mind. It's time to participate in harmony of the mind, bring peace to the mind. And for some of you, you could be doing this in the teachers, being a life coach, being a teacher in the spiritual realm, being strong and bringing peace and helping others gain keys to their life in order to nurture that and to bring in harvest by doing that. Because by you doing it, you're teaching others how to do it too. So something of the sort is coming through, guys. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's good opportunities that are coming your way, but it's about making a choice and moving forward within that choice. Okay. Okay. So that's career, money, finance. Let's go ahead and take a look at your love life and see what comes through for you there. Okay. So on your love life, what comes through for Aquarius in their love life? Okay. Aquarius in their love life, what wants to shine through for Aquarius? Look at you. The star card's coming through right away. So the star card, we've got the Two of Cups. You've got an opportunity, new inspiration for a new partnership and an opportunity. The Queen of Rods, and that's the Queen of Wands. I get the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician. Look at this spread in love. My gosh. The Hangman, you have to sacrifice something. Okay, so what I'm getting, the bottom of the deck is balancing and adapting. Okay, so being flexible, balancing and adapting something in love, balancing and adapting to see the bigger picture about cultivating something. All right, but there's new inspiration in your love life about partnerships, about coming together. All right, so there is new inspiration for that. The Two of Cups talks about connections, bonds, and joining forces with another person in terms of leading in optimism with greater confidence. So there could be someone that you're connecting with that is bringing in this inspiration, or you're really helping each other. I get fire and air and water energy coming through here a lot. I do get pentacles coming through here too, but I do get that new inspiration is the wealth that's going to help you manifest something. The Hangman, which is interesting, the Hangman in reverse usually talks about like avoiding a sacrifice of negative patterns, or negative patterns it could be. So this is saying is that new inspiration coming together and taking leadership. The Queen of Rods, she's leadership of optimism, right? Very charismatic, confident. This is coming together in confidence to create wealth. Ten of Pentacles, long-term wealth and security, and to manifest what it is you want. But this is a take action card. So this is about, manifesting and being very resourceful, using your willpower, your soul, your intellect power, and all moving forward. But it is taking action to overcome negative mindset, negativity. So whatever negativity you've had in your past relationships as it pertains to love, this is about letting that go and to be able to balance, adapt, and to see the bigger picture, balance and adapt, and cultivate the new that you want to harvest and grow. So what you want to grow, you have to feed. So you can either feed the negativity or you can feed the positivity. And what I'm getting here for you is feeding in that positivity here. And you could be joining forces with another person or being inspired by another person. Okay. I get Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, like I said, Gemini, Virgo energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's you, Aquarius, with that new inspiration. So I think that you've got this. You got that idea. You already got what this is. Okay. So anything next steps in terms of your love life? Moving beyond the illusion. Isn't that just what we spoke of? Oh my gosh, you guys. Moving beyond the negative pattern, okay? And you've matured. You've gone through some sort of growth, major growth here. And now it's going to affect your love life. This is so beautiful. And now you're looking at all the possibilities before you. You are setting the stage for a beautiful love life. And, whether you already have one in your life or not, it doesn't. Okay, Aquarius, it conked out at the very, very end. So I'm going to leave it there. So it's, again, I almost just feel that is a signal of cutting the cords and moving beyond the illusion and making that integration because you've matured. And just like it cuts it right off, like a thunderbolt, it cuts it right off. You now see the opportunities and you're no longer suppressing them. And it is about time to be able to focus in on your long-term wealth and then really manifest what it is that you want. And it probably involves like I said, joining forces with another person. And if not, this is, I feel that you're joining forces with someone here in love that's going to bring a lot of optimism to you in life. And however this is what I'm getting in love. It's either doing what you love, but you're overcoming something so you can have the love that you deserve, and you have a kindred spirit around you in some sort of way that could possibly lead to that. You could be coming together and cultivating and being, and really, I mean, who knows what it could lead to, but this is what I'm getting. It could even lead to a marriage. So I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, guys. Like and subscribe. If you are looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And until next time, namaste.